that his roach count isn't high enough. So he's gonna poke around and check if he can make an attack, but not gonna commit on making this too early. By the way, we can see that this third expo is already up, which is why he's very much ahead of his opponent, which just not yet got that up because it was destroyed earlier by that roach attack. So he's gonna go back to his base and see whether he can out macro his opponent, maybe get an early fourth. We can see that he has more infestors than his opponent, which might be very important in the upcoming battle we're gonna see. So that's one infestor here, another one coming off, and if we look at the production tab, we can see that, yeah, blue's already catching up with the production of infestors. Fungal growth, of course, has been researched, which is extremely critical. That's why you really want to get infestor. That's the best ability that they have. Neural parasite you don't see as much. You might see it in Protoss versus Zerg. It's very important for taking out Colossus or Archon if you want, and you got the micro that's necessary to do that. And you can't let your infestors get hurt, of course, because then you lose control of the Colossus or Archon. So we can see that they're trying macroing up, and it looks like EGIdra is going to make a push right now, and so the third base of Cats is going to be the top this base, and I wonder if Cats is going to be able to defend this sort of push. I mean, this is a really high amount of roaches and 3 infestors, while I think, yeah, he's got an infestor advantage here and a really high number of roaches, but I wonder if he'll be able to defend it. This is going to come down to the infestor micro, whether the fungals are going to hit a lot of roaches or not. And yeah, the engagement is about to begin. That's a beautiful fungal right here, and a reverse fungal here, and another fungal here, and wow, that's huge engagement here. And I think I just got this. No, he's not going to be able to win this battle because these roaches are doing enough damage, and he's going to have to back off with all these injured roaches. So yeah, it's good that EGIdra was able to. ColCats was able to defend his third, because that is what's gonna keep him in the game. I mean, if he would have lost that, I dare say that the game was over. I mean, EGIdra's on 3 base trying to get his fourth. The economic lead is just enormous. His fourth isn't even being saturated, or any sort of like main arcing is going on here. So yeah, going to be an EGIdra roach build from both players. They're going to mix in some infestors, and that's sort of very nice build here. I wonder if they're going to start checking into their final tech, which is Broodlord Ultra. That's the best you can do with Zerg, but right now there really isn't a space and time for them to be doing this. They need to keep their army count high, which is why they're going to spend all their gas into Hydras and Infestors. Even though I can see that Complexity's Cats was a very high gas count. I think there was 600 or 700 in there. Meanwhile, I'm keeping an eye on this expo because I really wonder whether these Infestors are going to start popping it off. Okay, we see a nice Infestor count. He's got 6 kills on one of them, and we're going to see whether he's going to be able to pop it off, get huge drone kills, or something like that. Meanwhile, EGIdra's trying to control this top centerish location on the map. He's got a good spread here against fungal growth. Of course, that's very important. And these drones are already being prepared into putting them on the gas. If you don't know, once they pop out, okay, let's see. Oh, huge infestorans being morphed, and that's gonna be it for that expansion and all those drones. Whoa, what a big, huge hit for EGIdra right now. What I started, okay, and that's gonna be cleaned up, but not after the expansion is gonna go down and broodlings spawn, and that has got to be one baller infestors. And with that, Complexity is gonna decide to make a push here. We'll see how much damage he can make here. He's gonna trade armies, and those fungal growths are dealing a lot of damage. You can see that they both pretty much got the same arc here. Just a straight up fight between those Zerg and Zerg Roach Hydra, and it looks like this battle isn't. It's gonna be very close, but Cats is gonna be able. He's gonna have to lose all his units here because of a huge Roach swarm here, and yeah, he's not able to finish him off right now. But he has done the damage he needs. He traded armies. Both their food caps are much lower than they were, and EGIdra is trying to accumulate a nice gold mineral banking here. And I think ColCats is far ahead of his opponent because of what he's done here in this expansion. The circling is still here to spot any scouting, and EGIdra leaves the game. So yeah, that was a good game. Yeah, also, where's the GG? Where's the well played? I don't see any of that here. But yeah, that's for you guys to decide. Anyways, that was a pretty good game. You can see EGIdra has actually not been able to pop that expansion on the second time around, which is why I think he lost the game. Because if he wasn't in an economic lead right then, and if he would have been taking that out, then that would have been it. But ColCats was able to macro his way back. He put all his drones here. He started getting some mining going on here, which is why he was able to make enough roaches and infestors to overpower his opponent. And of course, we can't forget about this huge loss here of hatchery, which was extremely effective. So I think I want to talk to you a little bit about our new channel here, Kosher Gaming. This is going to be our first video. We're going to be providing you with lots of Black Ops footage, how to get a good KD, all these tutorials, as well as StarCraft. Yeah, tutorials, ways of how to become a better player. For those of you who are kind of new to the game, we really want to make you noobs and all you guys that don't really know what's going on. We're trying to make you understand the game, because we want to get StarCraft bigger in the West and want to make it a national sport of the world. That's what we hope is going to happen. So yeah, stay tuned, subscribe, and thank you for watching.